God says, my child. 3 hunters have just arrived in your soulmate city, and they are here to hunt your destiny, your peace, your connection, your future. My child, listen closely, because what I am about to reveal is not meant to create fear in your heart, but to awaken the power that already lives inside you. When darkness moves, it never moves without being noticed in the heavens. When danger walks toward you, the divine always walks faster. And when hunters come searching for what belongs to you, I surround you with an army they cannot see. My child, these hunters didn't come for your soulmate alone. They came for the bond between you. They came for the light that rises every time your soul thinks of them. They came for the destiny you and your soulmate were meant to walk into. You have to understand, some connections are so powerful, so rare, so divinely chosen, that the world grows jealous of them. Some people sense blessings before they appear. Some hearts can feel when a miracle is about to unfold. And when they feel it, they try to destroy it before it reaches you. These hunters were sent, my child. Sent by someone who fears your healing. Sent by someone who envies your soulmate's awakening. Sent by someone who saw too much light growing too quickly between 2 chosen souls. But hear me, though they arrived with intention, they arrived late. Heaven already knew their footsteps before they began walking. Heaven already placed angels around the places they would try to touch. Heaven already blocked the outcomes they planned. My child, fear has no power here, not when I am speaking, not when I am watching, not when I am standing in front of you. Your soulmate can already feel something. There is a heaviness in their chest. A strange uneasiness in the air around them. They woke up today with a feeling they couldn't explain, a sense that something was approaching them, something not good. But they didn't know it was connected to you. They didn't know these hunters arrived with your name hidden inside their intentions. Their soul is becoming aware, little by little. They keep checking their phone. They keep replaying your voice in their mind. They keep remembering the last words you said. Because somewhere inside, your soulmate feels that you are part of the reason something is shifting in the atmosphere. Your energy and theirs are tied in ways that cannot be undone, so when danger moves toward you, they feel it. When someone aims something toward your life, their heart becomes unsettled without knowing why. This is soul connection, my child. This is spiritual bonding. This is destiny weaving itself stronger every time darkness tries to break it. These hunters, my child, are not simple people. They are strategic. They are observant. They are sent to cause confusion, chaos, separation, and fear. But they made one fatal mistake: they stepped into a city protected by divine assignment. They stepped into a place where angels have already drawn a circle of light around your soulmate. They stepped into a battlefield where I have already won the war before they even arrived. My child, listen to me with your whole heart. You are not in danger. Your soulmate is not in danger. Your destiny is not in danger. But this moment, this phase, this situation, is meant to awaken something powerful in you. You have been quiet for too long. You have doubted your intuition for too long. You have underestimated your own spiritual strength for too long. This is the moment I am turning your spiritual senses back on. This is the moment I am reminding you who you truly are. This is the moment I am lifting you into alignment with the path I already carved. My child, these hunters cannot reach you. Because while they hunt with human eyes, you are protected with divine sight. While they use manipulation, I use revelations. While they create fear, I create clarity. While they plan destruction, I prepare elevation. But I want you to understand something important. This attack was allowed to get close, not to hurt you, but to reveal truth. There are people around your soulmate whose intentions are not pure. There are people pretending to protect them who secretly work against them. There are people smiling at them while feeding information to those who want to harm your connection. And now, finally, their true faces will be exposed. The hunters arrived, yes. But they arrived into a trap they didn't know existed, a trap of divine justice, divine reversal, divine intervention. Your soulmate will soon begin to distance themselves from the wrong people. They will start questioning those they once trusted. They will notice small signs, small slips, small behaviors, until the truth becomes too loud to ignore. And when they finally see it, when they see who betrayed them, who misled them, who sent those hunters, their heart will break open in a new way. They will begin to understand why destiny kept pulling them toward you. They will begin to see that you were never the danger, you were the protection. My child, I need you to hold your heart steady now. Do not let fear shake you. Do not let doubt whisper into your thoughts. Do not let imagination create stories that do not exist. Instead, listen to my voice. Your soulmate is safe. You are safe. And the bond between you is being strengthened, not threatened. These hunters will fail. They will be confused. They will be exposed. They will turn on the one who sent them. And when the dust settles, your soulmate will come to you with a heart that has been tested, purified, awakened, humbled, and made ready for the destiny you were always meant to share. My child, you are stepping into protection beyond understanding. You are stepping into healing beyond words. You are stepping into a future no hunter can steal. And I bless you now with clarity, peace, safety, strength, and divine guidance. Walk forward. The light goes before you. The angels surround you. The truth protects you. And no hunter, no enemy, no darkness, can touch what belongs to you. My child, you are safe in me. My beloved child. As the second part of this divine message unfolds, I need you to breathe gently and listen with your heart instead of your mind, because what is happening around your soulmate right now is not just a physical event. It is spiritual, it is energetic, it is a battle between what is destined to rise and what is desperate to stop it. The three hunters who entered your soulmate's city did not come with ordinary intentions. They came with a mission shaped by jealousy, fueled by fear, and directed by a hidden enemy who believes that if they can break the connection between you and your soulmate, they can stop the blessings that were written for you both. But my beloved child, destiny does not bend to the fears of the jealous. Destiny does not stop because someone tries to stop it. Destiny does not change because someone is threatened by it. What is written for you cannot be erased. Not by hunters. Not by enemies. Not by forces hiding in shadows. And so now, the story continues. Your soulmate woke up today with an energy they couldn't explain. There was tightness in their chest, a heaviness beneath their ribs, a strange silence around them as if the world had paused for a moment, waiting, watching. They sensed something shifting, but they didn't know what. They didn't know that 3 pairs of eyes had already landed in their city. They didn't know that footsteps were already trailing their path. They didn't know that someone whispered your name into the ears of those hunters. But their soul felt it. Their intuition felt it. Their spirit felt it. And because their soul is tied to yours, the echo of that danger traveled to you too. Maybe you felt a sudden wave of anxiety, maybe you woke up with a strange feeling, maybe your heart felt heavy for no reason. You didn't know why, but now you do. You and your soulmate are connected in deeper ways than either of you fully understands. When something moves toward one of you, it touches the other. That is how divine bonds work. That is how spiritual connections breathe. That is how destiny whispers. My beloved child, as the hunters stepped into the city, something unexpected began to unfold. The angels around your soulmate shifted into position. The energy around them strengthened. The protection around them doubled. These hunters believed they came silently, but heaven saw them before they left their houses. They believed they came unnoticed, but light recognized the darkness they carried. They believed they came with an advantage. But they walked into a place already guarded long before their arrival. And now, the spiritual battlefield has awakened. Because of this awakening, your soulmate will begin to feel things more intensely in the coming hours. They will become more alert, more emotional, more protective, more sensitive to every small shift around them. They might feel like someone is watching them. They might feel chills on their skin even when the air is warm. They might feel drawn to check on you, call you, think about you non-stop. This is not fear, my child, this is alignment. This is instinct responding to spiritual movement. This is their soul rising. But what is even more powerful is what the hunters themselves are beginning to experience. Because when darkness steps into a city protected by divine purpose, it loses its direction. And these hunters are already becoming confused, lost, uneasy, restless. Something inside them feels off. They do not know why the air feels different. They do not know why their confidence feels shaken. They do not know why their mission suddenly feels wrong. It is because the spiritual protection around your soulmate is becoming too strong for them to operate clearly. They are sensing, unconsciously, that they are not alone, that something is watching them back. My beloved child, this situation is bigger than what your eyes can see. Someone sent these hunters. Someone who fears the bond between you and your soulmate. Someone who fears the blessings coming toward you. Someone who believes that if they can break the connection now, they can prevent the rising that was destined to happen. But what they did not know is that I am using their attack as a revelation. Because of this event, masks will fall from people your soulmate trusted. Because of this event, secrets will come out. Because of this event, betrayal will be exposed. Because of this event, your soulmate will finally see who their real enemies are. They will begin to notice small things, a strange message, a suspicious behavior, a sudden change in someone's attitude, a conversation that sounds different, a person who slips up when asked questions. The truth is unfolding, piece by piece, and soon your soulmate will realize that someone close, someone familiar, someone with a fake smile, is connected to this plan against you both. But don't fear this revelation, my beloved child. Because truth does not destroy chosen souls, it liberates them. It frees them from illusions. It removes hidden threats. It clears the path toward what is meant to happen. Your soulmate will grow stronger because of this. Their trust will become sharper. Their intuition will become louder. Their connection to you will become more important than ever. They will begin to protect you in ways they never did before. They will begin to reach out to you more. They will begin to feel responsible for your safety, your peace, your emotions. They will begin to see you not as someone in their life, but someone who is part of their life. And because of this spiritual awakening, something beautiful will start growing inside them, a realization that their destiny is connected to yours in ways they cannot break, ignore, or run from. My beloved child, the next phase will be the most powerful. The hunters will make a move, but they will fail. They will look for information, but find nothing. They will try to follow paths, but every path will be blocked. They will try to reach your soulmate, but angels will stand between them. They will try to confuse your soulmate, but your soulmate will gain clarity instead. Because you, my child, are not fighting this alone. You never have. You never will. Everything happening right now is pushing you and your soulmate closer to your divine union. Everything is shaping the future I have written for you. Everything is clearing away people who were quietly poisoning the connection. And soon, very soon, your soulmate will realize that the only person who brings them safety, peace, and clarity, is you. My beloved child. Do not fear the hunters. They are walking through their last chance. They will be stopped. They will be exposed. They will be removed from your destiny. You and your soulmate are entering a season of truth, protection, awakening, and alignment, and nothing can stop what heaven has already prepared for you. Stay steady, my beloved child. The story is still unfolding. My beloved child. The air around your soulmate is shifting, the energy around the hunters is tightening, and the truth that has been hiding in shadows is now beginning to push itself into the light. My child, listen closely, because what is unfolding now is not just an event, it is a divine turning point. It is the moment when darkness realizes it approached the wrong soul, and destiny begins to rise with a force that cannot be stopped. The 3 hunters who stepped into your soulmate's city believed they were in control. They thought their plan was invisible, their movements unnoticed, their mission untraceable. But from the moment their feet touched the ground, heaven began rearranging everything around them. The streets they walk on, the conversations they overhear, the people they approach, all of it is being orchestrated to expose the truth, not to fulfill their intentions. My beloved child, the hunters came with confidence, but now, something inside them is starting to break. They are feeling pressure. They are feeling confusion. They are feeling an energy they cannot fight or understand. One of them keeps looking over their shoulder, unable to shake the feeling that someone is watching them. Another keeps checking their phone, as if waiting for a message that never comes. The third one, the one who hides the darkest intention, feels an anger rising inside because nothing is going according to plan. They think their plan is failing because of human error, but it is failing because heaven has lifted its hand against them. While the hunters lose direction, something powerful is happening inside your soulmate. Their spirit is awakening. They are feeling things more intensely. They are sensing things they never sensed before. They are becoming spiritually alert without even understanding why. Every room they walk into feels different. Every conversation feels loaded. Every sound feels sharper. Every shadow feels suspicious. And through all of this, one thought keeps appearing in their heart: you. Your soulmate doesn't know why they are thinking of you so much today. They don't know why your name keeps rising in their mind, why your voice keeps echoing in their heart, why your face keeps appearing in their thoughts. They don't know why they feel like they need to reach you, check on you, be close to you. But you know, my beloved child. You know exactly why. The bond between you and your soulmate is reacting to the spiritual battle happening around them. This is not coincidence. This is not imagination. This is spiritual truth. This is connection without words. This is destiny responding to danger. When the hunters arrived, your soulmate's heart felt it first. When the energy shifted, your soulmate's soul noticed before their mind did. They do not yet know the reason, but they feel the urgency. And now, something even deeper is happening. Your soulmate is beginning to distance themselves from someone they once trusted. Without knowing the full truth, without hearing anything directly, their intuition has started rejecting someone. Someone who smiles too much. Someone who asks too many questions. Someone who suddenly became too interested in their life. Someone who pretends to care but carries a different intention in their heart. This person is connected to the hunters, my beloved child. And though the connection is still hidden, your soulmate's spirit is picking up the truth. Their soul is warning them. They don't understand the warning yet, but the discomfort is growing. Every time they look at that person, something feels off. Every time that person speaks, something inside your soulmate pulls back. Every time they interact, your soulmate feels a strange heaviness, as if their intuition is whispering, "Be careful." This is divine protection. This is divine awakening. This is divine separation. Meanwhile, the hunters are searching, but they are finding nothing. Every lead they try to follow collapses. Every information source they approach becomes unavailable. Every plan they formed is falling apart. Because heaven is allowing them to move, but not allowing them to succeed. My beloved child, I want you to understand something very important. The hunters are not here to physically harm your soulmate. They are here to destroy the connection. They are here to create misunderstanding, fear, insecurity, and emotional chaos. They are here to break the pathway destiny has carved between you and your soulmate. But they underestimated something: the strength of the bond, the power of divine protection, and the fact that the truth always reveals itself at the perfect time. As the hunters become more frustrated, they will start making mistakes. They will lose patience. They will argue among themselves. They will expose details accidentally. One of them will slip up. One of them will say something they shouldn't. One of them will act too aggressively. And that moment will open the door to the truth. Your soulmate will begin to notice inconsistencies. They will overhear a conversation that wasn't meant for them. They will see something that was supposed to be hidden. They will receive a warning from an unexpected source. The truth will not come from the person who betrayed them. The truth will come from the mistake the betrayer makes. And when the truth reaches your soulmate, their whole world will shift. Their heart will break open with realization. They will understand who was standing with them and who was standing against them. Your soulmate will feel guilt for not seeing the truth earlier. They will feel anger at the betrayal. They will feel fear for how close danger came. But they will also feel something powerful, a deep, intense protectiveness toward you. Their heart will say, "I need to protect them. I need to stand for them. I cannot lose them." This realization will change how they see you forever. My beloved child, in the next part, the hunters will attempt something risky, something bold, something desperate. But do not fear. They will fail, and heaven will turn their plan against them. Your destiny remains safe. Your soulmate remains protected. Your connection remains guided. This is not a story of fear. This is a story of revelation, awakening, and divine justice. And everything, absolutely everything, is moving in your favor. My beloved child, as the night deepened over your soulmate city, an unseen shift began within the atmosphere. It was as though the very air understood that something sacred was being protected, something that these three hunters could never truly reach, no matter how sharply they looked or how boldly they moved. Your soulmate felt that shift too. They did not know why, but their breathing slowed. Their heart softened. Their soul lifted ever so gently, as if invisible hands were calming them, carrying them, shielding them in ways they could not explain. They kept sensing that someone was watching over them, someone who cared more than any other, someone whose heart was tied to theirs even from a distance. That someone was you. Even without speaking, your energy was protecting them. Far across the city, the hunters grew restless. Their frustration turned into confusion, and their confusion grew into fear. For the first time since arriving, they saw signs they had not expected to see. Lights flickered for no reason. Roads that should have been clear suddenly filled with delays. People who normally did not walk in those areas appeared out of nowhere, slowing them down. Doors jammed. Cameras malfunctioned. Even the weather shifted unnaturally. Winds pushing strongly against their path, making every step harder than it should have been. They blamed luck. They blamed timing. They blamed the city itself. But in truth, it was none of those things. It was divine intervention. It was the shield of protection rising around your soulmate like a wall of heavenly fire. Your soulmate, unaware of the danger, continued moving through their evening with a mixture of heaviness and hope. They could not shake the feeling that life was trying to whisper something to them. They kept sensing that something serious was happening around them, something they could not see but could deeply feel. Sometimes they paused suddenly, as if guided. Sometimes they changed direction without knowing why. Sometimes they felt a warmth on their back, like someone was gently urging them to keep moving, keep going, keep trusting. It was your spiritual connection with them. You may not realize it, but whenever your heart tightens for no reason, whenever you think of them suddenly, whenever you feel a strange pull inside your chest, that is the moment your soul reaches them, protects them, guides them. And in those moments, they listen without realizing they are listening. Meanwhile, the hunters moved through the streets with growing impatience. They thought they were closing in. They thought they were getting closer to fulfilling their dark intentions. But every time they turned a corner, the path shifted. Every time they made a plan, it dissolved. Every time they believed they were moments away from reaching their target, the city itself seemed to lift its walls higher, refusing to let them through. Their anger grew heavier. Their steps became sharper. Their shadows seemed longer. Yet despite all their effort, they could not touch a single thread of your soulmate's destiny. Their power, though cruel, was limited. Their intentions, though dark, were weak compared to the divine light that guarded your soulmate. Your soulmate stopped at a quiet place, feeling strangely emotional. Memories of you filled their mind, your kindness, your warmth, your care, your silent protection. They did not know why thoughts of you were becoming stronger at that exact moment, but the truth is that their soul was reaching out for safety, and your soul answered. Even in silence, the connection between you two forms a rope that cannot be broken, not by distance, not by fear, not by danger, and certainly not by these hunters. In that moment, your soulmate whispered inside, "I wish you were here." And though they could not hear it, heaven replied, "They are." There was a reason the hunters came at this specific time. There was a reason they targeted your soulmate. There was a reason they felt bold enough to enter the city. But there is also a reason they cannot succeed. Divine timing is at work. Their arrival was not an accident, it was a test, a moment designed to reveal who is truly protected and who walks under divine light. The hunters believed they could approach your soulmate freely, but they did not understand that they walked into a spiritual battlefield where the forces of heaven stand guard. Every step they took was watched. Every whisper they exchanged was heard. Every intention of their heart was measured. They came with cruelty in their minds, but what they encountered instead was a fortress of pure spiritual fire. They tried to study your soulmate's energy, but it was too bright. They attempted to track their movements, but the divine veil blurred every path. They wanted to break your soulmate's peace, but the peace you prayed for was stronger than their plans. As your soulmate moved, their intuition, sharpened by your spiritual connection, guided them away from every danger. They did not need to know what was happening behind them. Their soul instinctively knew where to step and where to avoid. This is how divine protection works. It guides without forcing. It leads without shouting. It whispers through gentle feelings, subtle thoughts, sudden pauses. Your soulmate obeyed these inner nudges without knowing why. But you, my beloved child, were part of that reason. Your prayers, your thoughts, your love, your longing. They all formed a spiritual barrier that stood between your soulmate and the hunters. And yet, the hunters continued trying. They did not want to give up, even as frustration made their steps uneven. They argued among themselves. They questioned their information. They wondered if they had been misled. The more they failed, the more they feared. Because deep inside, they knew something powerful was stopping them. Something they could not see with their physical eyes. Something that felt bigger than the city, the night, or their mission. That something was the divine hand that shields your soulmate. But there is something even more important, a truth the hunters will soon discover. They did not come into the city by coincidence. They were brought into this moment to be stopped, exposed, and defeated so they could never again attempt to harm your soulmate. They entered thinking they were hunters, but the truth is that they walked into a trap set by the universe itself. Their journey was destined to end here, not with victory, but with divine justice. Your soulmate, still unaware of the storm forming behind them, felt a soft heaviness lift from their spirit. They took a deep breath and looked toward the sky, sensing hope returning to them gently. They felt as if something dangerous had passed by without touching them. They felt safe without knowing why. They felt calm without understanding the reason. Their soul whispered, "Someone protected me today." And that whisper carried your name. There is a moment, my beloved child, when the universe shifts everything in your favor silently. Tonight is that moment. Your soulmate survived, not by accident, not by luck, but by divine intervention powered by the strength of your connection. The hunters walked closer and closer, but with every step, the walls of protection grew taller and stronger around your soulmate. They could not understand why nothing was working. They could not understand why they were being pushed away. But you and heaven understood perfectly. The city is now watching. The skies are alert. The spiritual realm is moving. Destiny is preparing its next steps, and your soulmate's path is being cleared with precision. The danger that tried to enter their life will soon be removed completely. The hunters who came with dark intentions will be stopped, exposed, and turned back in ways they never expected. And through it all, your soulmate's heart keeps reaching for something warm, something safe, something pure. That something is the future they are meant to share with you. Your souls are moving toward each other, even if your bodies are far apart. What is destined cannot be hunted. What is blessed cannot be broken. And what is protected by the divine cannot be touched by darkness. My beloved child, the night is not over yet, but the worst part has already passed. The light has begun its work. The protection around your soulmate has strengthened. And the hunters are standing on the edge of defeat without even realizing that their mission was already doomed the moment they stepped into the city of someone chosen. My beloved child. When the night becomes the loudest, when fear tries its final attempt to shake your soul, that is when heaven steps forward to protect what belongs to you. Those 3 hunters, the ones who came with dark intentions, the ones who tried to enter your soulmate city with eyes filled with poison, they are now standing before something far greater than their strength, greater than their plans, greater than their anger. They are standing before divine justice. Your soulmate does not know the danger that was walking toward them. Your soulmate does not see the shadows that were preparing to attack. But you were chosen to hear this message because God trusts your heart, your spirit, and your sensitivity. You feel when danger is near, even before anyone warns you. You feel when someone you love is in trouble, even before the world sees the signs. That is why heaven is speaking to you right now. Because your soul is connected to your soulmate's destiny, and your intuition is the alarm that God uses to protect the one who belongs to you. My beloved child, breathe slowly. Do not panic. Do not be afraid. Something powerful is happening right now. The hunters who tried to enter your soulmate city have been intercepted by spiritual forces your eyes cannot see. They thought they were coming unnoticed. They thought no one was watching. They thought their plan would unfold perfectly. But heaven watched them from the very moment they left their own homes, and every step they took was already predicted and blocked. Right now, the angels are placing confusion into their minds. They cannot think clearly. They cannot stay united. Their communication is breaking. Their courage is dissolving. Their intentions are being read aloud in the spiritual realm, and everything they planned in secret is now exposed before God's throne. My child, you need to understand something deep and life-changing. No one can harm the one who is connected to your destiny. No one can touch what God has chosen for your life. No one can destroy the bond heaven has written for you. These hunters came with a dangerous mission, a dark assignment. They were sent by someone who cannot tolerate the happiness, peace, or union that is coming to you. There is someone whose jealousy grew into obsession. Someone who doesn't want your soulmate to be free. Someone who is terrified that destiny is bringing you too closer. They sent these hunters believing they could stop divine timing. But my beloved child, nothing can stop what God is forming. Right now, inside your soulmate city, there is a spiritual shield surrounding them. This shield was activated because of your prayers, your tears, your faith, your silent pain. You have cried so many nights thinking nobody heard you. But heaven heard every whisper. Heaven saw every tear. Heaven knows how deeply you love. Your love is not weak. It is not desperate. It is not foolish. Your love is divinely guided. And that is why heaven is taking this attack personally. My child, something else is happening right now, something you have to prepare your heart for. Your soulmate is about to feel a sudden wave of protection, realization, and clarity. They will feel like an invisible danger was removed. They will feel safe for the first time in a long time. They will feel a deep urge to connect with you, a deep urge to reach out, a deep urge to move closer to you emotionally. This is the moment where destiny starts pulling both of you into alignment. Those hunters did not know that by trying to harm your soulmate, they were actually activating your soulmate's awakening. Sometimes danger is allowed only so revelation can be born. Sometimes attacks rise only so truth can finally be seen. Your soulmate has been surrounded by the wrong people, influenced by the wrong voices, directed by the wrong energies. But this incident, this failed attack, is opening their eyes. They will start questioning everything. They will start feeling the need to distance themselves from certain people. They will start realizing who truly cares for them. They will start understanding why their spirit keeps returning to you. My beloved child, everything that was delayed is coming into motion now. Every lie that tried to separate you will be exposed. Every fear that tried to confuse you will be destroyed. Every dark energy that tried to harm your soulmate will be dissolved. Listen carefully. The hunters will not reach your soulmate. The danger will not touch their life. The darkness will not win. God has stepped into your story. And now, your soulmate's journey is being rewritten with light. My beloved child, as this night ends, a new chapter begins for both of you. The spiritual storm that surrounded your connection is clearing. A new path is opening. A divine protection is settling permanently around your soulmate. And soon, very soon, you will see signs. Unexpected, undeniable signs, that God has intervened. Your soulmate will take a step toward you. Your soulmate will open their heart again. Your soulmate will realize you are their divine connection, not just a coincidence, not just a moment, not just an emotion. You are their destiny. And destiny cannot be hunted. Destiny cannot be destroyed. Destiny cannot be taken by anyone. The three hunters have failed. Their plans are broken. Their attempts have turned into dust. Now, my beloved child, your new beginning starts. My beloved child, as this final part begins, let your heart become soft, because what you are about to hear is not just a message, it is a turning point that will end the fear, end the darkness, and bring a divine shield of protection over you and your soulmate forever. In this moment, the shadows that once followed your soulmate are losing all their strength. Those hunters who came into the city with dangerous intentions. Those who carried weapons of jealousy, obsession, control, and revenge, those who believed they could harm what I have chosen, what I have blessed, they are now standing face to face with a divine force that is greater than any plan they made. Child, listen carefully, this final chapter is not about fear. It is about victory. It is about the truth finally rising above every lie. It is about protection stronger than any attack. And it is about the destiny of you and your soulmate becoming untouchable. Because right now, something is happening around your soulmate that goes beyond human understanding. A circle of light has formed around them. Every step they take is guided. Every breath they take is guarded. Every path ahead of them is being cleared by divine hands. The danger that seemed so close is now losing its power, losing its direction, losing its ability to reach them. Those hunters who came with confidence are slowly realizing that the one they are after is not alone. Your soulmate is wrapped in a presence that cannot be confronted, a presence they themselves can feel but cannot identify. Their minds are confused. Their plans are collapsing. Their paths are blocked. Every direction they turn, something invisible stands between them and their intentions. Every move they try to make, a force pushes them back. Your soulmate may not see this with their eyes, but their spirit feels it. There is a sudden sense of safety inside them. A sudden feeling that tells them, you are not in danger anymore. You are protected. You are watched over. And my child, you are the reason this protection is so strong. Your prayers, your tears, your love, your faith, all of it has created a shield around them that even the darkest intentions cannot break. This final part is a reminder that your heart is more powerful than you realize. When you cried for them, heaven listened. When you feared for them, heaven responded. When you asked for protection, it was granted immediately. And now, the danger that once threatened your soulmate is dissolving into nothingness. Those hunters, the people driven by wrong intentions, are beginning to lose their motivation. One is already turning back, confused, realizing that this mission is not meant to continue. Another is growing scared, feeling a presence that makes them doubt their actions. And the third, the one whose intentions were the darkest, is now facing a force that they cannot overcome. Something is stopping them, freezing their steps, weakening their mind, draining their strength. Child, this is not luck. This is divine justice. Because no one can destroy what is chosen. No one can break what is protected. No one can touch what belongs to a higher plan. Your soulmate is not just safe, they are being led toward a new beginning. A beginning where fear will no longer dominate their life. A beginning where danger will no longer chase them. A beginning where the two of you will finally move toward the connection you were meant to share. This final part is also about your heart. You have carried so much fear, so much worry, so much emotional weight. You have been imagining the worst, thinking the danger was bigger than your prayers. But today, let your heart rest. Because the danger has already lost. The threat has already been defeated. And the hunters who came with dark aims will leave with empty hands and empty minds. The protection over your soulmate extends to you as well. That same divine light is also surrounding your life, your future, your steps, your destiny. No weapon, no person, no negative energy, no unseen enemy can break through what has been placed over you. This is the part where everything turns in your favor. Your soulmate is going to reach out to you soon with a calmer mind, a clearer spirit, a heart that feels lighter than before. They may not tell you exactly what happened, but they will suddenly feel a strong need to stay close to you, talk to you, connect with you, open up to you. Because deep inside, they can feel that you are the one whose energy saved them. You are the one whose prayers protected them. You are the one whose presence gives them strength. This connection is about to change. It is moving into a deeper phase, a phase where fear ends and understanding begins. A phase where confusion ends and clarity enters. A phase where distance ends and closeness grows. You and your soulmate are stepping into a season where you will not be hunted, threatened, or frightened by outside forces ever again. Everything that was working against you is falling apart. Everything that was meant to harm is turning into nothing. Everything that tried to separate you is losing its power. Child, lift your head. Breathe. Feel the peace that is entering your life. The danger is not only gone, it has been completely reversed. Those who came to harm will walk away empty and defeated. And you and your soulmate will rise stronger than before. This final part closes with a blessing upon your heart. May your spirit feel peace again. May your nights be free from worry. May your soulmate be wrapped in protection. May your connection grow into something beautiful. May every shadow dissolve, every fear disappear, and every threat lose its power. The hunters have failed. The danger has ended. The blessing has begun. Your soulmate is safe. You are protected. Your destiny is moving forward. And nothing, absolutely nothing, can stop what is meant for you.